This week on Truth Be Trolled, I deal with more Jim Foster's bullshit.
Come and take a ride.
Oh, I like that.
Guys, we have, for the first time ever on the pod, and I think we're 40, 50 episodes in, we have a woman, a real-life woman, Mrs. Jen Kruh.
Oh my God. Thank you guys. Hi. I know women in here for the first time. It's okay. You're safe.
Yeah, we feel
fine.
we don't.
You are too.
Yeah, we're a little nervous.
I know. It's okay.
Clearly, and one step further, Jen is a karate instructor too. So everybody, don't pipe off.
Got it.
What's up, fellas? Jen works with me a lot. She's done I don't know, would you say last 40, 50 videos?
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's a lighting director. Awesome. She was union, jumped out of that. Mark randomly found her, my business partner, Mark, one day, and it's been fucking awesome since, because she makes everything look way better. My work is better now, and I take all the credit. So,
Yep, you do.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
But I don't know how we begin, but yesterday we were shooting a video here, and then in this room some kind of talking happens, and she just started going off, and all of a sudden I'm like, she's talk. I'm like, I look at her, I go, that kind of talk happens in this room. I'm like, what are you doing tomorrow at 11?
Yeah,
I don't know why. So,
Guess I'm here.
Here we go. So
man.
what was it you were even going off on yesterday? It was kind of weird. I don't even remember in whatever, but
You were talking about how protesting is now like a performative kind of thing, and you see mostly women doing it, which I know a crowd of women is scary for you guys.
No, you know what it was? We were literally talking about something that Ben brought up to my attention as a theory, but I actually believe it's correct, which is the older generation is into this protest right now because of nostalgia. And especially, I said to her, I think the women are really into it because on some level, they were probably not allowed to express themselves back then the way they can now or whatever. And I think that's all a big part of it. And he kind of hit me to that idea, and I've been thinking a lot about it, and I thought so. But she had her own thoughts too, which were, not too different.
Well, yeah, just that protesting is more accessible these days. Because I mean, if you weren't in a major city or of college age at that time, you didn't know there was a protest happening. It wasn't your scene. You were probably already married, probably already being controlled by someone. Because in the 60s, a woman couldn't get a credit card. Until that time, they couldn't get a credit card until their husband signed off on it around that time. So they had to be controlled. And now that 2026, they're probably, divorced, living better lives now. They can now go to these protests.
More importantly, they're controlling a lot of their beta cuck husbands. The women are actually in charge right now.
As they should be.
Well, maybe. I'm not saying no, but there's a weird shift in the masculinity of the planet right now. But no, I think that's very interesting. And I think you're absolutely correct. And that just kicked off a whole thing that we were talking about. And then I was like, wait, we got to pause this.
Yeah. Did you see the new Sam Raimi movie where they're stranded on the island? I think it's called Send Help.
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, it's really good, and it's a major commentary on that sort of stuff. I can't really say much without giving the movie away, but it sort of starts off as a very strong sort of feminist film where the woman is held down by the guy, nepotism guy, CEO that, had the company handed to him, and total piece of shit. And she's doing all the work and doesn't get any credit for it. And, he's the millionaire, and she makes shit, but does all the legwork. And then they go on a business trip, and the plane crashes, and the two of them are the only ones that end up surviving the crash on the island. And it's interesting how she was really into survival, watching the show Survivor, and she was really into wilderness survival and stuff like that. So she obviously was significantly important in that role and how that plays out. And it's interesting how it's at the end, it kind of shows I'm just gonna give it away.
Yeah,
she ends up surviving. And he turns into a man baby, obviously, but she ends up surviving. And when she gets back, she ends up somehow taking over the company as the CEO, and ends up basically becoming the same type of piece of shit.
Hey, that's all fair.
Now that she has the power and the money and the control, she's she's out golfing and doing all the stuff that she was making fun of him for doing. Now she's got the cars and the money and the power and turned into just as much of a piece of shit.
I mean, was it absolute power corrupts absolutely? Absolute power
corrupts absolutely.
corrupts absolutely. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, or black or white, or any of that. It's the situation, and it's whatever temptation can fucking wrap you up. I think that's all it is. I don't think it has shit to do with any genders or colors.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's importance to the different energies of masculine and feminine, the yin and the yang.
Well, it's good for storytelling, sure. And of course, over history, of course, that's completely correct. But
we're just humans.
Yeah, people. It's just people. People are
capable of wonderful things and terrible things.
True.
Plenty of both.
Yeah, regardless of what's in between your legs.
So what do you want to talk about? You know something we've never talked about? It's interesting. We probably will sit here silently, but I don't even know, or what does feminism mean to you? I don't even fucking know.
Jim, I think it's the most thoughtful thing you've ever said in the 4 years I've known you.
Yeah, look at that. Fucking growth, fellas.
Man, damn, having a good effect on you.
Yeah. I personally don't think much of it.
Of course.
Like, my wife's the same as me. I don't know what hierarchy or low. I don't think like that. It's stupid to me. So
I don't think feminism is like a hierarchy thing. I think that's where a lot of
No, I just mean in our relationship.
Yeah, totally. But I think that's a societal thing too. A lot of people hear feminism and think that means women will be above them, or like women are the ones fully in charge, which granted, we'd be better off. Agreed. We wouldn't be in war all the time, but that's
what
fine.
What if you needed an oil change or something?
That's why the gays exist,
Oh, right. True.
That's why God made lesbians, man. Take care of our cars. Subarus, man. When the lesbian model came out, men became obsolete.
Yeah. Well, okay. I've seen a lot of videos like that lately, and they're pretty funny. But, well, tell me more.
I just think feminism is just being treated equally, not having to consistently fight on every job site you're on or get hit on by every guy you ever work with, trying to just make equal pay and, over the walkie, not being like, good morning, fellas. Like, there's a woman on the crew too. Good morning, my man.
Yeah.
I too am woman. Most
of
here.
that can be fixed with why don't you shut the fuck up? Like,
that would usually be me on walkie immediately afterwards. Good morning. And like the most feminine voice I got. He's like, oh, fuck.
Well, you were union, she worked union gigs,
Yeah.
What was your role like there? And did you ever experience weird shit?
Oh, constantly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I've been in the entertainment industry since I was 16. My family's been in it since the 60s. So, I mean, it's all I've known and grown up with. So to me, it's normal that, all right, I got to go to work. I can be the hardest working woman on the job site just to be seen as equal as the worst working male on the job site. Especially what I did. I stagehand, rigger, movie work, grip, all the most male kind of dominated departments and fields you can get when you're behind the scenes like this. And I mean, yeah, just constantly like having to be like, all right, let me wear my boxing hoodie today so people know I'm going to fuck them up if they try shit with me. Being like, oh, this guy's being really nice to me. That's super awesome. Oh, all right. He's trying to corner me behind the flush to hit on me. Got it. I thought we were just going to be friends, but even though you're 40 years older than me, and I was like, cool, I'm the same age as your kids. We're connecting on that level. No.
And then he found out you were a black belt in karate the hard way.
Absolutely.
What's weird? On the way here, and when you were saying that job site stuff a second ago, I was literally thinking about my mother, like when we were real young, like 7 or whatever, so poor, it was ridiculous. But my mom decided, she's like, I had enough of this. I'm going to get this kind of job. And she got it. And I can't imagine, like, she was pretty and poor, two things that are just like fucking, and I can't imagine these like insurance nerds like thinking there's something, because it doesn't matter what workplace and who or what you are. There's some kind of thing that happens within the workplace, and there's a cool guy or the hot office girl or whatever. But almost exclusively, I have to imagine these office idiots are completely wrong. But I thought earlier, like literally an hour and a half ago, I was like, that must have been a bitch. Big pain in the ass.
You know what? That's an interesting point though that I never really thought about. Like, why do you think you mentioned some jobs that are stereotypically male occupied, right? Like that's a lot of jobs, right? Like for like 100 years or more, it's been primarily men doing these jobs. Like one comes to mind, like garbage men, policemen, all of these jobs that have the word men in it. So it's still relatively new, I think, for women to take on some of these roles. It's not like you're not allowed to. It's just not common yet.
Totally.
For what reason? Why do you think
garbage man or policeman? That should be like Q-tip or Kleenex. It's just a thing. It doesn't mean you're a man or whatever.
Yeah.
No, I know. But why is it primarily? Why are these jobs primarily?
It's always been.
Well, we come from a warring background, and usually the guy will take the blunt object to the head a little easier than the woman, so he'd go out there and fight.
But also, would you say that is there a stereotype for women that have these sort of still male dominated jobs?
I don't know. I'll tell you, for me,
100%.
she literally makes everybody else on our set look like a fucking clown. So I don't
No. I'm not saying anything about ability. I'm saying, do you think is there a stereotype with like more masculine type women attracted to these traditionally masculine jobs?
100%.
So that's where I'm trying to get to. Is like it kind of comes down to like the energy thing, like more of a masculine energy or feminine energy, and some jobs tend to attract people that are more masculine, just like some men are more feminine and are attracted to like nursing roles and caretaking roles. It just seems really simple.
I mean, in Cambridge, I remember at the first shop, I was behind a trash truck, and I think that they sub the work out, not just city trucks. There's also like, private companies that also have, trash companies that Cambridge employs. And I saw that door. I was in traffic behind the trash truck, and the door opens up, and it was like this woman was just
Sarah Connor.
Yeah. I mean, grabbing barrels, 65 gallon barrels like that, just holding like farmer carry into a full curl, and then just dumping them in and just climbing in and going. And I was like, well, hey, you know what? That's faster than I've seen some dudes get out of the truck and do it. So I was like, well,
yeah, we got to work fast. We got to work harder and faster than everybody.
I kind of think there's a bit of this. And look, I'm not saying that woman wasn't strong or whatever, but when you're in with like the sharks, you better become a shark. To me, nobody climbed Mount Everest until someone did. Then everyone climbed it. So that's your brain working. So even someone who's not as hardworking or whatever, if they want to do that job and they're not going to, and they really want to do it, or they want to keep up with the people around them, they'll change their brain to make that shit happen. And believe it or not, you can become stronger just because you're like, I have to. And I'm not even talking like lifting weights. Like there's some people that are so fucking strong, they're all gristled. They don't look like they have any muscle. You're like, what the fuck? It's wild. That arm wrestling guy that whoops everybody's ass and he laughs at them while he's doing it, he ain't the biggest guy out there. That's kind of what I'm saying. It's like your brain.
Yeah. I feel like that's why, like, not being like representation matters, but like representation matters. Or that's also why there's so much pressure for women when we are a minority, is we have to be that. We have to be that person that others can see and be like, oh shit, she's doing that, so I can also do that. Like she has that strength. Like you have to be able to step up like that and be that strong one in there. Because also if you're a woman and you're in a male dominated field, if you lift a half pound less than someone, you just aren't strong as the rest of it. We're going to call someone else tomorrow.
That's weird. And it's weird from what you just said. It's like, yes, these are more, not aggressive, but just more alpha-ish women taking these roles. And you still have these retarded dudes hitting on them.
Yeah.
It's like, you idiot need to hit on the ones that aren't strong. Like you're weak-minded. You need the weak ones.
Well, unfortunately, anytime that you have to deal with those type of guys on a job site, whether it's a guy that's running the show or saying that you're not strong enough, these are the most insecure.
Oh yeah.
Men. I mean, like honestly, like who would be bothered doing anything working beside a female that's doing
just as I asked you to move something so fucking heavy and I walk away? I'm like, you got it.
You mean just on the last shoot or our whole time knowing each other?
Yeah. Equal rights.
Yeah, so
and equal lefts.
Unfortunately, it's the super insecure men that give us a bad rep, and
Yeah.
you know, and that sucks because those guys are the worst.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
If they're scared of girls, you know,
You're scared.
you're scared.
You know what's wild? You want to talk about your mom for a minute? I think
Sure,
that's
yeah.
cool.
I always love talking about my mom.
So her mom is. I'll let her say it, but her mom also was in that thing that Karen was in there, that dinner theater.
Yeah, my parents did Joy Maria's
really?
for a while. Yeah, my mom's Mozzie Stafford. She's the whole Stafford family's been in Boston music forever. My mom was in radio.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So COZ in the 80s.
Was it
and everything.
Dill Star Productions? Do you know?
I don't know. I know they did it before I was born. So
Oh,
they were
okay.
in it in like the 90s.
Okay, yeah. Karen had done it. Yeah, it was. What was she in the 90s? I don't think it was in the 90s. It was in the 2000s for
Okay,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, and she was Maria.
That's
Yeah, she played
awesome.
Maria for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a script on the wall yesterday. And I was like, oh my
No, there's
God.
photos of her there and stuff of her too. Yeah, I know that it was great. I guess now that we're talking about it, I only went to one show. So, and she did it for years. I know.
Wow.
She's going to see it on this now, and she'll be like, "Yeah, Frank, you didn't show up to any of them." And it was, and she was great that first show that I saw, the one and only show. But I was, I was taken aback because I was like, wow, I was like this whole production that was going on, and then I'm looking at her and I'm like, well, she's my, at the time it would be my girlfriend or maybe my fiance. And I'm like, oh, cool. They're acting it out. Everything's
Yeah.
cool. And I wasn't bothered by it until it was time for them to put on the honeymoon clothes. I don't know if at the end of the show, Joey and
I've never
Maria.
even
Oh,
seen
you haven't
it.
seen it? Yeah, Joey and Maria come back out at the end, the final scene, and they're changed. They're in the different clothes, like they're going to leave. And that, for some reason, got under my skin. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But I was like, whoa. I was like, I'm believing all of this. I was like, oh, no. I was like, Frank, don't get weird. But that's cool. That's very, very cool. Awesome.
Yeah, and yeah. My parents have done, everything. Like, I'm so surprised you and my mom never met.
I'm not that old. Come on.
You should
WCOZ,
be
when I
glad.
was a little boy, I remember my uncle would have a WCOZ poster because that was the big rock
Yeah.
station back in
Sure.
like the 70s or whatever.
Yeah, in the 80s. Yeah. My mom did the overnight show on it.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And your father was a comedian?
Yeah, so my father, radio engineer, he was on air on a couple stations. He was the overnight engineer on the old WROR FM. My mom was the overnight on air personality. Met, fell in love over, overnight misery.
So they literally did what we had just spent the last 20 minutes talking about. All right. All right.
Oh, but my mom looked at him and was like, we're not dating till I'm ready. Oh, the apple does not fall far from the tree.
All right. Good.
She was like, we're playing by my rules and I'm the one on air. He was like, yep, all right.
Yeah, she was the star.
Yeah, she was.
Interesting.
And but my dad was also a stand-up comic for a while.
Is he funny, though?
I mean, I'm kind of the biggest joke he ever made.
Oh, shit. No,
Nah, he's a funny guy. I love him.
I get
Fine.
that overnight misery.
Oh, yeah.
Those late hours, after hours, just working.
Oh, yeah. 2 a.m. in the radio station when it's just you and that shitty felt carpet. Yeah. Been there.
Wait, did you get dragged around the radio stations when you were young? Or
Oh, I hung out at radio stations,
Yeah.
grew up in them, and then I worked in radio for a while with my mom.
Oh, yeah? Where'd you work?
I worked back when it was Greater Media, and then it was bought out by Beasley. So I was a board operator on Hot 96.9. I was a producer on WROR, and I was a street teamer. I mean, that whole row of stations, Alt 92.9, Country 102.5, Magic 106.7.
Those are real.
Yeah. I've done real shit, man.
Well, that's good to know.
Impossible. You're
I'm
lying.
taking you
man.
serious.
106.7. Would you
That's where
work
I
with
listen to
David
my
Allen
Christmas.
Boucher? Is that what his name?
Yeah, David Allen Boucher. Love that guy.
David Allen Boucher.
Dab.
Yeah.
Love him. Yeah. He would be, he would do the, 7 to midnight on Magic, and I would be doing the overnights on Hot. So we'd always run into each other.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. I thought that guy was like an AI creature back in like the 90s or whatever, because that voice was it's a little too right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool shit.
Yeah, man.
Anything else awesome? I mean, just let it out because
Oh, God, man.
Can I ask some questions?
Yeah, totally. Please.
So you worked in film. What
Yeah.
were some of the like most exciting films that you ever got to be a part of working on behind the scenes?
My favorite was Knives Out.
Oh,
that was
fun.
That was the first union film I ever did, 2018. I had turned 21 10 days before I got hit up by someone. Be like, hey,
Is that Rhode Island?
it was in Norwood.
Norwood. Oh,
And they were like, hey, you around? Come to this warehouse at 6 a.m. I was like, I barely know you. I don't know where I'm going. Fuck it, I'm in. And just showed up and hoped for the best. And you know, this big teamster with a huge ass stogie sticking out of my mouth. Hey, you here for the movie? Like, you fucking bet I am.
that's
like-
a pretty good movie. It's a pretty good one to hop on.
Yeah, that was a fun one. That one was really dope. And then I did a bunch of them. I did that shitty Leo DiCaprio film, Don't Look Up. That Netflix
Fucking
movie.
hate that movie.
I fucking hate that one, man. I rigged on that and I wanted to die.
Oh man, I,
I think
loved
the
it.
people who made it were trying to make fun of a certain demographic, but
I
I
thought
think
they
the
were-
movie's easily viewable making fun of themselves. I think.
Well, I think that I liked it because it seemed like it was like making fun of the whole spectrum, like just the madness of everything that were.
It's only gotten worse since.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. It was
yeah.
like a commentary on COVID. And it's so funny to me for a movie that was a commentary on COVID, they really had shit COVID protocols. Like we would come in close contact. They'd be like, oh, go fuck yourself. Your call time 6 tomorrow. Like they wouldn't care.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
some people.
well, it's not
You know-
Tom Cruise film.
yeah.
Yeah,
Tom
for
Cruise
real.
cared,
Yeah,
man.
Tom Cruise cared.
Did you see Eddington?
No, I did not.
You want to see a COVID movie? Watch
Yeah.
Eddington. Yeah, it's the same director that did Hereditary
Oh, shit.
and Midsummer.
Yeah.
So it's there. It's wild.
Hell yeah.
It's good though. Same thing. Shows
yeah.
like the full spectrum of just the insanity that happened from all different angles.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
That's cool.
Unless you have severe trauma from that time, then don't watch it.
I have severe fun trauma. When we closed down my studio, I had a 5,000 square foot studio to myself with 3 recording studios in it in a giant room, and I would run through that place like a fucking asshole, making
Naked.
all the noise, screaming, singing, banging on drums. I had the time of my life.
Were you Nature Boy running around naked?
No. I mean, we had the cameras. It wasn't stupid, but it was. I thought it was fun. I was like, "Fuck this! I'm going to play music." I didn't know how long, but I guess it turned out to be a long time.
You probably hate this question too, but we worked with Ian Adams, a tattoo artist that was with us at Pinot Bros Inc., and he also worked in the film industry as a lighter and gaffer and all that. And he had some of the funniest stories about running into some of the celebrities, and you know, like the ones you're not allowed to make eye contact with,
Yeah.
and stuff
Why?
like that.
You
But
went into you met a no eye contact guy?
I didn't mean to know eye contact guy. Though, what's his name from fucking Shawshank? Tim Robinson?
Yeah.
Tim Robbins, yeah.
Tim Robbins, yeah. He was I can't remember my lines. It's everybody's fault but mine. Everybody leave the set and I'm delaying your day by 2 hours.
Whoa.
Yeah, Castle Rock season 2.
Oh, was that
Wait,
in
did you-
Hudson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I live in Hudson.
Yeah,
I filmed that
before I met you.
I'm from Castle Rock, Orange, Mass.
Oh shit, man, we lived out there.
No shit.
What
Yeah,
a
but
town.
they film it where I'm from. So who wins?
What?
They film it in Hudson.
And we filmed in Orange.
Yeah, they filmed a lot in Orange.
Yeah.
All right.
the whole
I
town.
wanted to feel important for a minute. Leave me
You're
alone.
Yeah.
important. You're important, dude.
You're important.
We love you, Jim.
But yeah,
Castle Rock.
Orange, Mass. You know what's crazy? I like my whole life, for as long as I can remember, at least since I've been in Boston, since like 2000, people would, ask where you're from or whatever, and I would say Athol, Orange. I would usually say Orange because Athol sounds like I'm saying asshole
Yeah.
for the lisp or something. So
It does.
I would just say Orange. My parents live in Orange now, but for as long as I can remember, I'd always explain my town to be like a Stephen King town.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird sort of rundown factory town, and it's just got Stephen King vibes. And now it literally is Castle.
made it, yeah.
Castle Rock.
One
Not
of
for
the
nothing. Stephen King's a dumb cunt. Just saying.
Well, we had to throw that in there.
one of the worst hotels I ever got put up at for work
Oh,
was
God.
in Orange. It was the Executive Inn.
Yeah. Oh my
The
god.
more they call it
yeah.
special executive.
Yeah, we didn't know till the next day. One of my friends in location was talking to one of the cops, and she was like, "Dude, what the fuck is up with the Executive Inn?"
Yeah.
He's like, were you there? She's like, yeah. He's like, that's a pay by the hour place. Like, we get called there for like dead
yeah.
hookers and shit all the
Yeah,
time.
a lot of shit goes down there.
It's like fucking Hollywood, man.
I hope he
Love
got
that.
tested after.
How many
staying there.
hookers you got
Yo.
to kill in Orange, Mass?
What else is there to do?
Yeah, just hooker killing.
Yeah, man.
When we go on tour, I'm not telling you, to drive from like Framingham to Orange in my mind, take longer than Framingham to New York City. Getting out that
Absolutely.
Western Mass shit,
It's awful.
dude. It's
It's awful, man. I hated being out there.
Yeah, I'm from there.
Yeah, sorry, man.
That's all right.
sweet.
But besides Tim Robbins, there was, this actress, I don't know if you guys are going to know her, Emma Roberts. She's Julia
course.
Roberts. Yeah, Julia Roberts' niece.
Yeah.
I worked on this, rip-off of a classic Russian film, come to find out, movie called About Fate with her in 2021. And I was, speaking of actually male roles, I was the best boy that day. So second in charge of a grip department called a best boy. I never
How
minded.
dare they?
I was like, cool, I'm good with best boy, but if you guys want to also call me baddest bitch, I'm good with that too. They were like, we are not putting that on the call sheet. Please stop talking to us. I was like, fine, fuck you guys. But I was best whatever. So I was best in that day, and I'm, it's like 3 a.m. We're in this parking lot in the back of a church filming this exterior. It was shitty. I was miserable. I was over at Crafty. I'm getting coffee, and Emma Roberts comes up, and I'm like muttering to myself. I'm like, oh, now she's gonna fucking talk to me like I don't want to fucking be here. I'm miserable. I'm fucking like 23. I'm miserable already. And she's like, oh, like, what's your tattoo? Looking at my film reel. And I was like, oh, and she's like, well, it's a film tattoo. And she goes, oh, and she starts looking at it, and she starts guessing every movie wrong. And I'm like, and I'm kind of correcting her, and I'm like, they're kind of classics, and she looks into my full soul and goes, I don't really watch movies. I'm just kind of in them. I'm like, I want to go home.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
There's no way on earth for that person to understand how fucking cringy they sounded.
Oh my God. And she looks so dumb. And I'm like, what do I fucking do?
You say, Judd Nelson, Breakfast Club, all right?
Yo, exactly. I'm like, dumb bitch.
I mean,
like,
not
this is why your movies suck.
Not in her defense, but is she not Eric Roberts' daughter?
What, Julia Roberts had a daughter with her brother?
No,
No.
She's Julia Roberts' niece.
Niece.
So-
No.
So over Julia Roberts' brother?
But she was more.
Eric
she's,
Roberts' daughter could be.
Yes. Maybe.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she's.
And if you don't know who he is, he's classic Skinamax porno, dude.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so
Is he?
I'm not sure if
Awesome.
Eric Roberts is her father. I think he is. But like, if you grow up in that, imagine growing up with Eric Roberts as your dad. That's not normal. You know what I mean? That's not relatable to the rest of us.
I mean, she was a child star on Nickelodeon, so
Yeah.
already she was screwed.
Yeah.
Wow, we could go a hell of a
literally,
lot deeper into that statement.
literally.
Yeah. I mean, why not? But what was the logo of Nickelodeon?
I haven't seen shit about that, man. Is that shit?
It was
real?
Little St. James Island. Yeah. Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah. And Disney used to bring kids to the island for excursions. I mean,
I mean,
Oh, Disney, yeah. Disney's
Yeah, I
a
know,
piece of
Disney.
shit.
word.
Yeah, bad things happen. But
I told you she was cool.
Yo, man, fuck Disney. I worked on Hocus Pocus too, and Disney can go fuck themselves.
Oh,
there's a part 2.
Unfortunately.
yeah.
Though my parents were extras in the original. So I was like,
Oh,
fuck,
shit.
I'll shoot my shot to work on the sequel. Worst mistake I ever made.
I think after this pod, you won't be finding yourselves on many movie sets, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, no movie sets to be on anyway.
That's true.
Thanks, Hollywood.
Yeah, learn AI.
Yeah, fucking for real.
Are you not? So you had left the movie business fully, or you?
It's like
or you're still in the union.
you can't fire me. I quit. You
Gotcha.
know, I mean, that's for everybody now, man. I actually ran to an old buddy of mine at Home Depot yesterday. We saw each other meet. Like, are you working? And I mean, the answer is no for everybody. Like, you can't kill someone to get on a movie set these days.
Wow.
We have our unions. God, it's got to be somewhere between 3,000 people at this point. I'm hoping, and maybe 1,000 people get work a year, if that.
is that because it's not coming out this way, or why
I mean,
is that?
the strikes, when the actors and writers went on strike together in, what was that, 23, 22, 23, that was kind of it. Hollywood was like, cool, we'll just go to Europe. And they did. Because also in, progressive countries, universal health care exists. So here, when you work for a production company, you get a daily stipend into your health benefits. So say if you're working on a major, topless film, you get 120 every day into your benefits fund. So that's how many crew members, how many 120 a day, when they could go to Europe and they don't got to pay that shit because they just get fucking healthcare because Europe's progressive. So they save a shit ton of money. They don't got to deal with the unions over here that are making a fuss, and they just use AI to fill in the rest.
Well, it's interesting. Hollywood used to be number one in the world for production, and now it's so far down the list. It's wild. People don't make films there anymore. They would, like she said, they'd rather take people anywhere across the planet to make a film other than Hollywood.
Well, and what was left in Hollywood, straight up burned down. Last
fires?
year, you know, why be in such a high risk area when you're going to be dealing with so many roadblocks of union money, all this shit, when you could just fucking go to Canada even.
And the fraud is fucking bewildering. And that comes into play there too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's the industry shit. It's falling apart.
Oh, it's done. It's over.
I think some of the filmmaking stuff I'm seeing on the low level is so goddamn good right now. So I think we'll get, Hollywood was just a club invented in a nowhere place.
Yeah.
It used to be just like sand and rocks and whatever. And a bunch of people got together and said, this is cool. Kind of like De Beers goes, oh, diamonds are this. Whatever, dude. You fucking hive of pedophilia and bullshit can fuck off. The whole world thinks so.
Well, and I think that too. I think that's going to have a major impact on what's left of the industry over the next 5-10 years, because now we're realizing it's everybody.
It's
everybody's, all of them are part of it. All of them are on a list or implicated or have done some shit.
Oh, there's so many kids talking about Steven Spielberg. If you go back and look at some of these videos that were pulled and stuff. Oh, Steven likes to do this or what? It's what? Hey,
no, not Spielberg.
All of them. You just fucking said it.
Let me have my one exception, okay?
Carlin said it. Carlin said it first. It's a big club, but he just didn't give the details of what went on in that club.
Knew.
Yeah, he knew.
But just understand it is all of them.
Yeah.
Especially in the older school. And then the new ones are just indoctrinated and lorded over or blackmailed or whatever the fuck,
Except for Tom Cruise. He's not part of it.
Save me, Tom Cruise.
You can do no wrong in your eyes.
He wasn't on the list.
He's the only one to do his own stunts. Yeah, no, I mean, he's really not, right?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Not yet.
I mean, he's corruptible in other ways. He's got Scientology.
I was gonna say, he has his own cult.
But hey, fair enough.
Until Scientology is accused of fucking and sacrificing fucking children, then
Tom Cruise will get to be president.
I would vote for you, Tom Cruise.
I'll vote for you, Cruise. I'm on cruise control.